Howdy ho, guys and gals, it's Red, your friendly neighbor Tool Bear, back again here in the old den of tools. And today we got bad news. There is a tool brand out there that you need to stop right now. Put the credit card down, put the cash down, no more. We're not supporting this one. You shouldn't be supporting this one. This needs to all stop right now. And we're going to talk about it, what that brand is, and why you need to avoid them. Now, the brand is called Tack Life, and yeah, we've talked about them quite a bit here on the channel. They started off as a budget brand over on the Amazon, and before you know it, they had all sorts of stuff. They had drills and saws and outdoor power equipment. They had fire pits and all sorts of. They have vacuum cleaners, paint sprayers, all sorts of stuff. And they looked to be a really up-and-coming brand. The tools were inexpensive. They were decently made. It seemed like this could be like, I don't know, maybe the new Harbor Freight of Amazon or something like that. But, yeah, things happen. Okay, so now, for those of you who don't know, okay, so Tack Life, along with Aki, which is their parent company, got banned off of Amazon. They were apparently buying reviews from people, and they got busted for it. Now, to be fair, tons and tons of companies do this. This is nothing new. They just got caught with their paw in the cookie jar doing it, and as such, they got purged. And that spelled kind of certain doom, a slow burn, if you would. Now, they tried to offload that and put everything. They started up this website, started selling direct. They did a huge push to a ton of quote unquote influencers, people like the Bear here, going, hey, we're now selling directly from our website, and we're going to give you, look at 7% commission. We'll send you tons of free tools, all this sort of stuff. And we at the channel here, we're like, we're going to take a wait and see on this, if you don't mind. And I'm kind of glad we did, because they've kind of spiraled down and down and down the drain. So at this point, this is the two of the issues. Two of the issues is A, their customer service is non-existent. Now, I've often said on many brands, hey, if you're buying this, understand that you're just buying the tool and you get what you get, and don't worry about customer service, because it's not going to be there. Well, with Tack Life, I mean, they've got an F rating from the Better Business Bureau. That takes a lot of work to get an F from the Better Business Bureau. Blank Consumer here has tons and tons. Look at these reviews. We got 22 reviews that are 1 star, 9 2-star, 5. That is the opposite of an ARC you want to see there. And there's other places. Trustpilot give them a 2.1. Not good. They're just not following through. But you know what? It's even worse than that, honestly. Now, they're currently on their website here. Now, let me see. Where was their website? Here we go. Actually, but let me just go back. Even on the Facebook page for Tack Life Tool, they're talking about them like, do you guys even, own up for your products, blah, blah, blah. There are tons and tons of upset people. But it's not just the customer service anymore. We think the company is pretty much dead in the water. If you go to their website, this, just look up here like, hey, look, they got tools, looks great. Come down here, flash sale. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. You're looking at this. These are blank holders here. There's nothing there. If we click on power tools, looks pretty good. Click on let's see here, sanders. You gotta have some sanders, right? There's no products in there. Hand tools. Click on hand tools. There's no products. Best sellers. There's no products. This website is dead. Dead. Now you can still buy these tools over on Amazon, Walmart, and some other places that sell stuff like this. There are places to get them, but I would avoid it unless it's a killer price, a really amazing price. I would not buy these. In fact, we have to officially say that we're putting the old Bear Bane hammer on Tack Life. We're not as a channel supporting them. We don't think you should support them. This is it. It's bad news all the way around. No matter what you're going to do here, if you do get your tool, great. But if you need customer service, it's not going to happen anyway. So let's talk about who's behind Tack Life, and I talked about it a moment ago, and that is Aki. Now Aki is, come down here. Where to go? They're the registered trademark holder on Tack Life. Okay. Now Aki, honestly, I'm a big fan of Aki products. Aki and Anchor have always been my two go-to when it comes to USB computer accessory kind of products, power banks, that kind of stuff. Make some real, I mean, the power adapters they have some fantastic power adapters. This thing right here, this dual port, I mean, $26. That's a really nice dual port adapter. The webcam's okay. The cables are fantastic. The earbuds are okay. The dash cam was okay, but I mean the power equipment and the USB equipment has always been fantastic for them. But they're having troubles too. They're like we got a Trustpilot. They've got a 1.6. Over on Twitter, they're at least responding to people. They got a lot of people saying, "Hey, where's my stuff? I haven't gotten things, or things aren't working. Your website's not responding." But at least on Twitter, they're like, hey, sorry about that. Here, contact strictly at this email. And I don't see a lot of follow-up. So they may not be as bad off. They just might be having some communications issues or something like that. Now, they do own some other companies, and I want to talk about them, but it's really weird because some of these companies I like, and we talk about them all the time, and they seem to have decent customer service. It's almost like Aki lets these different brands run as completely separate companies. And from the way I've heard, and I've talked with the reps in the past, because I've been contacted by most of these companies, they do seem to be completely isolated from the other companies. Tekpo and Popomon, oh my gosh, the names that they have for these things. This is a brand that we've talked about on the channel a lot. Make some fantastic tools. The only complaint we've ever had is they don't have a big enough line of tools. People love them. The prices are good. The quality is good. I've had them send me tools, and I gave them to friends of mine who are still in the trades, and they've used the tools, and they're like, look, it hung in there, did all the jobs my Milwaukee does. Now, I'm not saying this is as good as Milwaukee. I'm just telling you what other people who work with these tools every single day and who are Milwaukee fanboys, if I'm being honest, that's what they said about them, so that's saying quite a bit. And I can't find the same kind of stuff about Tekpo and Popomon the way I can about Aki and TacLife. There's nobody complaining. There's no massive, message boards talking about how terrible they are. In fact, you all have responded that you love the Tekpo stuff that you've bought. Another brand that they own is Fantic, and we've talked about Fantic before. They sent me the screwdriver, which was adorable, but at $40, it doesn't make sense. The precision electric screwdriver here, which is cool. I don't know if anybody needs that, but it's a neat, nifty little tool. You do a lot of work at your desk kind of stuff, maybe something like that. This Fantic power supply is really nice. It is really well made. Honestly, the design feel here has a lot of that same kind of design feel I'd get like from Apple or something like that, where the company is really paying a lot of attention to the design of the product. The tire inflator, they sent me the tire inflator, and it's a great tire inflator, but at $120, there are less expensive ones that do the same job, which is why you haven't seen us promoting it here on the channel. We try to give you complete transparency here. So companies that send us stuff, we talk about it openly. Phil Powell, they send us this. This is a nice blower. It's a brushless leaf blower. It's pretty decent, but it takes this battery platform that's the Phil Powell, and they've got 3 products, 2 leaf blowers and a sander, and I'm not going to promote that because no one should be buying into a platform that's that isolated, shall we say. But again, I've not heard anything truly negative about it. They also have a hand tool company that's really, I don't even know if they're still doing stuff, but they are out there. It's called Mataku. Pardon my pronunciation. In fact, I found that they're sold on Walmart. They're not on Amazon either. Not sure if they are part of the purge or what. But like, look at this. This is a 203-piece mechanics tool set. Now it's being sold through Amazon's or not Amazon through Walmart, but it's sold by TacLife Direct. Now, at least if you buy it through Walmart and you don't get it, Walmart's going to stand behind it and get you your money back. But I will say, this is, in fact, a decent little set for $60. In fact, it's pretty close to the set that I labeled as the best mobile tool truck set. And this is the one, this set actually lives in my truck each and every day. It's always with me. And the thing I like about it is a couple things. It's got all the sockets I'm going to need. It's got a good selection of wrenches, but you got 3 ratchets. You got a set of the tongue and groove, aka the channel locks there. So if there's something that doesn't quite fit one of the other things, you can really get a grip on it. It's got some needle nose in case you need to do some fiddly bits. It's got an adjustable wrench in case something there doesn't match up. You got some screwdrivers, you got some bits, you got some Allens. Basically, a good selection of everything and every kind of tool you're probably going to need to fix something when you're on the road or just out and about. And this Mataco set is not identical, but it's pretty darn close. I think I paid $90 for mine on Amazon. The Mataco set here is $200. I mean, it's $60. Even though you're probably not going to get any kind of warranty with it, it's not a bad set. You know, as I said, I like it because it's slim. It fits behind the back seat of my pickup truck, or you can slide it under the seats in your car or whatnot. At least this is a decent set. Maybe I'll put a link down to this. If you have it, comment down below. I'd like to hear what your comments are. I still think this form factor is one of the best ones out there. In fact, it's gotten really popular. Crescent's got, this was the original one I looked at from Crescent when I found the Apollo version. Now they've gotten a new one that is less expensive, $138 for a very similar set, but it doesn't have the tongue and groove, which I thought was kind of a deal breaker for me, which is why I went with the Apollo. But there's other ones out there. The Pro Stormer's got one. Deco Pro's got one. And who else? Cartman. My authority. I do a terrible Cartman, don't I? Anyway, there's a bunch of these different sets. I'll put links to them down below if you're all interested. But anyway, the takeaway is stop buying Tack Life. This is an official do not do business with, do not engage thing coming down here officially from the Den of Tools. I'm sorry to say it, we had high hopes for the company, but it's clear that they are at the end of their rope and there's not much left for them. I think they're going to be an abandoned brand at this point, and they're probably just selling through leftover stock right now at Walmart and other locations. So anyway, if there's any other brands out there that you think people should get a heads up about, that you think are circling the bowl, as it were, brands that are about to die, or that have really, really just completely terrible customer service, put it down in the comments. Maybe we'll do a series of these every so often. I don't often talk about the do not buy and the avoid kind of stuff, because I prefer to talk about the stuff that you really should be buying. But that said, because we have talked about them before, I thought it was imperative that we discuss it now. Anyway, don't forget to check us out on the old Facebook. We got 100,000 members over there, finding all sorts of killer deals all the time over there. We're also on, for the behind-the-scenes stuff, you can see us over on TikTok and over on Instagram. There's some tools, there's some family stuff, rodeo stuff, barbecuing, travel, RV kind of life. Anyway, go check us out over there. That's all the Bear has for you today. You all take care, God bless, and as always, shine on.